Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and Morgan has not done her taxes yet, and they're due tomorrow. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
So I have snacks, I have empty water cups, and I'm ready to get started. With me today, I have Doc Coleman and Sako Tumi. Say hi to the nice people.
Hello.
Hello, nice people.
And I guess hello to the rest of the people. I guess if you're not nice, you can still
You
come.
can
Hello, nice people.
Hello.
Others.
The rest
You
of you
know?
can buzz off. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be a nice person, but you do, I think, have to not be actively a jerk, especially to me and my friends.
Sure.
Yeah, that would be good.
I guess you could be a jerk to jerks because they deserve it.
This is getting into a whole
Trolling
Dexter
the
territory.
trolls. Yeah. I had a dream about you like this morning.
Me
Yeah.
or Doc? What,
Yeah,
what
you.
did I do?
Um,
Is it good?
you were my
Like,
friend, and you were seeing like a first date with a guy, and the guy was like totally like not not good people.
oh no.
And I could say things with my face, and you understood. So, the guy turned into more of a father figure and less of a date figure.
Oh, okay. That's a weird scenario, but
Yeah, dream.
it's a thing.
I
It's
don't
a thing.
normally dream about people that I know in real life,
Sure.
Okay.
so that's weird to me.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Usually dream about real people as far as I recollect. I mean, there's plenty of dreams I don't recall.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually heard it said that you only dream about people that you've met. That you can't dream about. You can't dream the face of someone who you haven't
Oh,
met.
oh,
I'm
my
sorry.
my dreams are more notional than visual, just like my imagination.
Yeah.
Like I know what it looks like, but I don't think I'm actually seeing anything. And
Mhm.
like I know I'm talking to person A, who in the back of my head I know is a combination of persons A, B, and Z. But like it's more conceptual than real for me. I don't see movies
Yeah.
in my head. I'm not
Yeah.
that girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I then again, you're talking to the person who's had 1.5 nightmares in her life. So I'm my dreams are kind to me. So
Oh, good. Not mine. Mine are
I'm
mean.
sorry. I took all the good dreams or neutral dreams.
Neutral dreams? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hi,
I mean,
Jeannie.
it's not like I wake up relaxed and happy and feeling sunshiny.
Yeah.
I mostly wake up feeling, can I roll over? And oh my gosh, cat, stop playing
With my
cover
feet.
tag.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So
I usually wake up as like I can't roll over. There's a cat on my hip.
Mm-hmm.
the struggle is real. But luckily, catechus is usually by my feet or on the other side of the bed at the foot, so I don't have to
Mm-hmm.
worry about Although I laid down to fail to take a nap today and accidentally kicked him, and
Aw.
Oh.
I apologized. Like I'm not a total jerk. So how's your week been? How have y'all been?
I've been ill, but I'll be better. I'm getting better, so I
Yay.
suspect I'll be at
Nice.
100% tomorrow.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Doc,
Uh, I've been productive, but not in the writing sense.
I hear you. I hear you.
I got my taxes in last week. So
Yeah. I used to be the
we're getting money.
person.
So my wife is right here. So
Right. Lovely socks. Lovely socks. I
um,
used. Go ahead.
but so I dealt with taxes. I dealt with some of uh, uh the the paperwork for my father's estate, my taxes will be really fun next year because my investment portfolio has just jumped in size.
Yay!
So yay, but
Thanks,
yeah,
Dad.
I got to make sure I can hold on to it.
Yeah, I hear you.
And I've had to go and see about getting a new primary care physician because my last one retired right before lockdown. So I've been doing things through urgent care up till now, but now I'm getting back into the system and discovered that all of my medical records were deleted. So
Oh no.
I'm starting over from scratch.
Nice.
Whoa.
Legally, they can hold on to them for more than 5 years.
Yep. And apparently I'm just past that. So
Sure. I had my chiropractic test this Tuesday, and he said preliminarily I'm going to be dropping to once a week instead of 3 times a week, which means I can switch up my work schedule because that's much more conducive towards 980s, which is working 9 hours a day and getting every other Friday off, which is what most of the other team is doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually did that for like 5 years before my sister's eldest was born. So I would love to do that again. And yeah, sorry I missed last week. I was supposed to be in Oklahoma for the eclipse, and I was not. You want to know why? Because my brother-in-law bought us airplane tickets out of National Airport, which is not actually the airport closest to me. Dulles is closest to me.
Yeah.
And I woke up at 4 a.m. and I've been like, oh yeah, we'll see you at Dulles. And I'm driving my mom, and we get there and we park and we take the shuttle, which takes like 20 minutes to get in.
Yeah.
And then we walk up and they let us in, and we go to the security line, and we get to the front just before, you take off your shoes. They're like, let's scan your badge. And they're like, wrong airport.
Oh.
Yep. And now you don't have time to get to the right airport.
Yeah. And my brother-in-law got discount tickets, so they were non-transferable, and we couldn't switch to the 8:15 flight. So we started for the other airport to try and like beg our way in. Stayed on hold with American Airlines twice. The first time, apparently, cell signal in the parking lot of Dulles is non-existent.
Oh, lovely.
So the call, she's like, yeah, we can totally make it work. And then she couldn't hear me on speaker or Bluetooth or ears headset, even though I could hear her fine. And the next person's like, these are non-transferable tickets, you're SOL. So yeah. And
you couldn't even buy tickets.
They had 4 available at the next time slot. And I messaged my brother-in-law and I'm like, are we going to completely ruin Amanda's vacation if we don't go? And he's like, no, but let her know that you would be willing to cough up the cash because she is that important to you. Because that's, the biggest, like, it would have been amazing to go. But I'm also very short on sick time. And I started a new project, and I've been ramping up slower than anyone would like. So being in the office was a better bet for me. And the weather was great here for the 90% of the eclipse we got.
Yep.
I ended up watching it on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Which, like, followed the track.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
And so it started in Mexico, and it went all the way up to Maine. And those two actually had the best handle on their cameras.
Okay.
All the other ones were like, I don't even know what aperture is.
I was at work and actually had a coworker that had a spare pair of eclipse glasses.
That's awesome.
And she gave them to me, and I was able to look at the like you said, 85 or so percent eclipse from there, and it still got me about how incredibly bright the sun still was, even at only 5% exposure, and how it still lit up the day. So I think sometime in the future, I'm going to have to make plans to travel somewhere where there's a total eclipse. Just
I hear 2 years Iceland.
I believe I've heard that too, and it's like Iceland is supposed to be pretty cool. So, just anyway. So,
yeah. I really enjoyed visiting Iceland, but like, I haven't seen the puffins yet, and I haven't seen the aurora borealis, or at least not more than 2% of one. So,
so that probably means I should get on my
You can only do one of those things. You can't do both.
I'm sorry.
You can only see puffins or the aurora borealis when you visit. You cannot do both because the puffins there in summer, and the sun doesn't set in summer.
Sure. Okay.
So you can't see.
You can't see the aurora borealis.
So unless you're planning on staying there for a considerable amount of time, you can't do them both in the same trip. But
yeah.
You still need a passport.
If you go,
I don't
highly recommend the lava show. It was amazing. They use a furnace to melt lava from like an eruption 100 years ago and pour it into the room, and you get to watch it like harden and crystallize and everything like that.
Interesting.
Or you could just go out to the Blue Lagoon right now and watch it in person.
Yeah, it's just debating the safety level.
Yeah.
And at the lava show, it does it on command rather than when we went for a lava hike where the eruption had been the previous summer, and we got to walk on the flow because it was not actively flowing, but like underneath had not hardened because lava is a great insulator for lava or magma, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but we had a volcanist with us as our guide for the hike. So he was like, "It is safe to step here," and that is the infamous Morgan butt scooting herself down the side of a mountain. Oh, because they're like, my shoes were not up to the hill, and it was like this. It was a goat trail generously. And after the second time I slipped, I'm like, I'm just gonna butt scoot, and it was safer, and I made it down. But like, he took one look at my shoes and it's like, just hold the back of my backpack as we go down.
Yeah.
Because we did like 20 million switchbacks on the way up, and then he's like, instead of going down the trail and around to the lava flow, we're just gonna go off the side of the mountain. And I was like, haha, wait, what?
Yeah.
So that was a thing that happened, and I was just like, okay. Excitement, adventure, and I do have some footage of me butt scooting down the side of the mountain. But yeah, it was generously a goat path. I don't even know if goats wanted that path. But Iceland is cool. Long story short, let me pop into the comments before we get too sidetracked. We've done 3 sidetracks, I think. Hello, Ginny. Hello, Andy. Andy said something was Kafka-esque.
That's about your entire airport fiasco.
Right. Ginny said, "Oh, they were too cloudy to watch, unfortunately." Sarah had a friend or knew someone, I don't know if they were friends, who didn't believe that puffins exist, and they were an adult. Oh, my dad's fiance collects penguins, and I got her a puffin, and I was like, "Is it okay that it's a puffin and not a penguin? I recognize the difference." And she's like, "Yes, puffins are equally cool." So
very cool.
Penguin.
Sarah also knew someone who thought Mount Rushmore was supernatural in origin. Sarah, you know some very special people.
You know some very special people.
So that nobody carved those figures; they mystically appeared.
Destroying a Native American.
They were elected because they looked like the mountain.
Oh God!
I love people who learn about something and then try to retcon it.
Yeah.
And go sideways. That's always fascinating to me.
Is that like the stuff about how Tolkien ripped off Harry Potter and?
I mean, hey, I've got a couple of my own retcons that I have been told are wrong. So, you know. I'm assuming everyone else in the States is done with their taxes and or has filed an extension because you are more clever than I.
Maybe on this chat, but not in the States. I'm sure there are other people. There are other people who are like, "Oh, taxes are due tomorrow. I'll do them tomorrow after work, and then
Yeah. Traditionally, I do them February 1st, and then I kept getting like a statement from like medical expenses or like side things that weren't, W-2 related that had to get amended. And after my first amendment, I was like, okay, let me wait a month. So then I pushed back to like March 1st. And now apparently here I am, the person doing their taxes on April 14th. So Sarah's an extension lady. Okay. Catechus says hello.
Hello, Catechus.
Yep.
So
it's just a stage he's going through.
No, it's his life. It's his life. Have you met this cat?
Yes. No, it just meant it's a stage. He's going through it. Exit stage left, pursued by a cat.
Sure. That makes sense. So, oh, goodness. It's been a week. It's been a month. It's been a year.
Yep.
So.
And convention season is starting now.
It is. So, let me do the thing where I start a timer and maybe gather my paperwork.
Yeah.
Here's hoping you have it all.
I should. I haven't filed any of my mail, so it's all sitting in my little mail basket right over there. So, share screen, share audio, share Chrome tab. Oh yeah. Switch layout.
There we go.
Okay. So, what are y'all working on today? I know not everybody's working on taxes.
You know what's funny is usually I work on my Substack, but it went live at 4:30 today because I wrote it in the morning. So I opened my manuscript only to find that 2 chapters are missing, and I was 2 chapters away from the end.
Oh no! Did you try checking like the history or something?
Yeah. So I gotta rewrite the chapters, and I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
At least I know what happens.
You're now 4 chapters for the end, but you only have 2 planned out. Okay.
So, Doc?
Meanwhile, the endless struggle against dinosaurs and cats goes on.
Right.
Yep. And of course, I'm locked in my endless rounds of editing for Kindred of Kali.
We don't bite flesh, baby. I mean, obviously we do.
Not like that. No. But yeah, I didn't get a chance to work on it all last week, so I've got lots of stuff to do.
Oh, because I didn't go to the eclipse, I got to go down for my aunt's 70th birthday, and all you can eat seafood buffet, in which I ate an obscene amount of food, including crab legs.
Nice.
So
nice.
Why must we attack the mama? I don't understand.
Because of lack of other people to attack.
Clearly. So let's see. Jenny may work on their edits for Touched by Rain on the fancy paper it got printed on. I saw it got printed on photo paper. Do you need like a grease pencil or a ballpoint? I think ballpoint. Grease pencil, just smudge.
Well, she uses a red pen and a highlighter, so everything shows up beautifully.
Nice. Oh, nice. Gentle, baby. Gentle. I'm going to give him some gushy food once we get started.
Okay.
And hopefully he'll leave alone.
My wife went to a local Lego group yesterday, and she brought home a bouquet.
Very nice. Very nice. So, let's see. Sarah says her freelance deadline got pushed back, but she still should do some work on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started, and then I will give this guy some gushy food and maybe a little more dinosaur time if he doesn't try to bite me, which seems unlikely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've met this cat, right?
So, okay, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, boom, chakalaka. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Let's see. I ended up adding about 200 words. My editor had basically taken a section where I'd say, "Oh, we go out, we get in the cart, we go this way," and said, "Oh, break that up, use it as a character exposition section." And it's like, okay, it's nothing special. It's boring stuff, but I can do that. So
Sure. Awesome. I got through my mail stack and found my W-2s and all that stuff. And now I'm trying to figure out how to account for Facebook giving me, $15 a month.
Facebook gives you $15 a month?
No, I've gotten anywhere between $1 and $175.
Okay.
They had me as a featured content creator on my page
Ooh.
one month. And I think that was NaNoWriMo when I scheduled posts every day before it started. But yeah, I think they were like doubling or giving me like 10 times the normal amount to try and make me do it more. I don't know, whatever.
So you've got like ad revenue for
not ad revenue, just content creation.
Well,
yeah.
Basically, Facebook makes their money off of ad revenue, and because you're putting out content, they're giving you a slice of it.
Right.
But it's such a small amount, they didn't send you any tax forms. So
sure. Yeah.
I mean, if you can find the numbers, you can add it up for the year and just put it down as additional business as additional income.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Is have you got yourself
oh, it's called a Facebook performance bonus.
Ooh, okay. Have you set yourself up as a small business?
I have not, because I'm not making enough to make it worthwhile, but it's like, side income or something. I think I'm Googling it right now. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
No, I mean, I've been operating as a loss for years, but I for tax purposes, I'm saying that I've got my own business as an author.
Sure.
And I would count that as in. If I were getting those kind of monies, I would count it as additional sources of income for my business.
Sure.
But
right. Yeah. I would, but that's not what it is. So it's kind of like a side gig,
The side gig on your side gig.
Right. Yeah. Right. So I'm not even sure what to do about coffee donations.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick's been doing the work, so I've been forwarding all the money to him. But when they do donations, I take half.
Well,
he really, really doesn't want to look at the money. It stresses him out, and he doesn't want to equate the work he's doing with a dollar amount. And so, but by asking for money for services rendered, you're making sure that you don't discount the value of the work you're doing, and you don't undercut other people in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a thing. Anyway,
go
ahead.
It's a profit share.
Sure.
So you're both putting in labor. He might be putting in some, but when you get donations, you're sharing it. So
yeah. So I'm gonna pop into comments. Just before we went on break, Andy was admiring the Lego flowers. He got his sister some, and she loves them, and they're beautiful. Sky swung by. Hello, to say hi and hit that like button. Thank you for wishing us a good productivity. I hope you have one too. RC fought with his phone, but he gave us power and fire and rock out. And is dealing with issue number 3 of his graphic novel. There we go.
Okay.
5 more to go. I think Sako hit a wall and went to lay down. As they said, they're still recovering from being sick. So rest up, hydrate, and we will see you next week if that's what you need to do.
Yep.
So I'm with RC. We all need a nap. I wanted to nap before the stream, but like I just couldn't settle.
Yeah. I got to be really tired to nap. I do not nap well.
Until I broke my executive function in November, I was great at napping. Now I'm waking up at like 7:30 in the morning, and instead of rolling over, grabbing my phone to read some more.
Okay.
It's weird. It's wrong. And we're trying to get me medicated to straighten this out because I'm at 275 books for the year.
That's a lot.
It's not a brag. I am off the rails and out of control and have no self-control and no impulse control. And anyway, I'm seeking help and we're working on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ding. So Desdemono swung by. Hello and welcome. Des is editing. That's awesome. Ooh, Andy got through writing/rewriting a difficult scene. That's pretty cool.
This year?
Yes.
So, and you said you got some editing done yourself?
Yep. Yeah, less editing, more adding words to a section, and when I get it finished, then I'll remove the original ones.
Okay, so I have Googled how do I claim a Facebook performance bonus on my taxes.
Yep.
So
hopefully the results will be useful for you.
yeah.
I know sometimes I go to look up stuff on Google and it's like, okay, all of this stuff is relevant. None of it is useful.
Sure. So, I think it has to be over $400. So we'll find out. It'll be exciting.
Yeah. And it may be that if it's under the threshold, they'll just ignore it as being not significant.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, I need to delve back into that. So let's go ahead.
We're gonna sprint again.
Yeah, let's do a sprint in 3, 2, 1, boom. Wait, why is it 25? It should be 24.
Do we need to restart?
There we go.
Okay.
It's 2024, people, not 2025. I'm not even ready for 2023. So like,
that's next year.
Let's put the brakes on this. Okay, we're sprinting. And we're back.
Yep.
I have put together a spreadsheet for the coffee income. I just finished that. Pretty sure I'm not taxed on any of this stuff, but I'm setting it up for, potentially.
Well, hopefully someday, not this year, but someday, you will actually make enough from it that you might have to
Exactly
report it. So
Google and the side tips for H&R Block have let me know that what I'm doing is getting income from hobby/freelance work. And I think it's not freelance until it makes over a certain amount of dollars.
Yeah.
So it's a 1099 NEC, non-employee compensation, and that's what it goes in under.
Yep.
So if anybody else is dealing with this, because I know some of us are content creators and some of us,
Yeah. It all depends on how, if you're under a certain threshold, you have a choice of how you want to report it.
Yeah.
And it is going to either be hobby/freelance, or you can actually decide to say, this is my business, which I'm running. But once you get over a certain threshold, you're running a business and you have to report it as such. So
yeah. I mean, my tax write-off is I go to one convention and I think that costs more than I've made total. But it's nice to offset, the PO box and like the cost of the blog and the cost of the podcast,
or the cost of your new microphone setup.
Yeah. I'm still, not breaking even, but
yeah, no, it's tough to break even for a whole year.
Sure. Yeah. So as Doc said, next time on Tax Chat. Andy says that's what he pays on taxes for his writing. He only has to pay if he makes more than $400 according to the accountant. Do you do tax write-offs to offset the how much you've made with like convention costs and stuff?
I'll let Andy answer for himself, but I know I definitely do, because I've definitely got mileage to and from conventions. Sure. I could probably go even farther in terms of trying to write off the hotels as a business expense, but I didn't do that this past year, and I don't think I may have done it in the past, but it's been a while. Sure. I mean, I usually have bigger write-offs in terms of some of the technology that I've had to buy that I use for the business, but it always gets more complicated because it's like I buy a computer because I need something to write on. I write on the computer, but I also do other things on the computer. So
yeah. So okay. Yes, Andy says when he can, he does write off most things, mostly cabs and mileage and meals at convention. Sure, that makes sense. So okay. Yeah. So how was everybody's sprints? Since the rest of y'all aren't obsessing over
taxes.
Death and taxes, right? The two.
I did fairly well. I'm still I finished the one section, worked on through next session, found another note, and it's like, oh, I have to go back to that previous section and add something so that this makes sense later on.
Sure. So okay. Oh. Yeah.
And Andy had another comment about
taxes. Yeah. So back to the tax.
Welcome to tax talk.
Right? Yeah. Andy says he's talking with his accountant about what can count as an expense next month. So at least I'm assuming that means in May.
I think that's May, not May, but
Mana.
I mean, as much as we like to talk about writing and craft and productivity, the business is a legitimate side of it, and
we like to get paid.
Yeah, we like to get paid so we can keep doing it. And if you don't at least learn enough from the business side to know when people are talking to you straight, and when they're trying to pull something on you, you're probably going to get ripped off.
Yeah. So, and if you don't know how to file the money you have coming in, maybe you're doing sensitivity readers for someone else. And
if you're actually getting compensated for that instead of doing it as volunteer work.
Exactly. So you want to make sure that the IRS isn't going to come after you.
Yeah.
Things on my never ever want to do list
is have the IRS come after you. Yeah.
That one. So.
And I know if you're running some of this stuff as an independent business, and you're using any kind of like tax software to help you make sure you've got all the right forms and stuff.
Yeah.
You'll get to the end and it'll say your chance of being audited is very high. And it's like, no, it's not. I don't make nearly enough for it to be worth it for somebody to audit me.
Yeah. My bestie has only done freelance work for years and years and years. So I'm sure she could have talked me through it, but she's busy. So plus, Facebook gave me money.
Yeah, sometime I want to have a conversation about how you got that to happen.
It involves a Facebook page and getting a certain number of views per month.
Really?
So they asked if it may have just I haven't gotten money in a couple months, so it may have been like a trial thing. Okay. And they might take it away at any moment because the last 3 months I've gotten like $1.50. So last year I was getting like $15. So clearly something, I mean, I've been a hot mess, but I think they were giving me rising creator bonuses and stuff like that for consistency and based on the number of views and shares I had. So there was an algorithm and they gave me money for it. And now I'm off the algorithm and they're giving me pennies.
Bastards.
Basically. So Andy says it is gushy time, food time for his kitty, and take care. Thanks for joining us.
All right.
Catechist did get his gushy food, so he understands the priorities in this world.
Yep.
Which are gushy food.
I had to go get snacks during the last sprint. So
have I told you what is best in life for a kitty?
Go ahead.
A bowl of gushy food, a mama lap, and an open door.
Okay.
Not all cats. I know some don't like the gushy food. Some you open the door and they're like, nope, 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 nope. But for a catechist, pinnacle of life, a mama lap when he wants one, a bowl full of gushy food, and the front door actually opening. Like I keep opening it for people who don't even live here, and he lives here full time, and I never open the door for him. And it's just wrong.
He gets so resentful over that. Yeah.
So wrong. What really helps him not be so anxious to get out the door is if I pick him up when I open the door and let him get some outside sniffs, and then I come back in.
So the way you put that during a writing group earlier this afternoon, I did up a version of that. There was a Conan. What is best in writing?
Okay,
and that is to crush your characters. What was the second one?
You didn't write it down?
I didn't write it down. I should have written it. It was in the chat, and I should have written it down. But it was oh darn. I should have taken a moment to write it down again, but it's like to crush your characters, to see their plans scatter before you, and to hear the lamentation of your readers.
I mean, I write more cozy stuff. I don't want to have lamentations. No lamentations involved.
Well, usually you've got to have some kind of conflict, so there's got to be a problem, and it's going to get worse at some point. So it just depends on what your readers are saying. Oh no, this is happening to my favorite character.
It's true. So Anyway, we are getting a little short on time, but we do have time to squeeze in one more sprint. And I got some taxes to do. So let's go ahead and go for it. But I have solved the issue of the things I've never done before. So I think it should be smooth going from here. Fingers crossed. Famous last words. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1, boom. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Needing just a couple more seconds of time. Doing a little better. Still fleshing things out in the scene. I when I write, I tend to go and follow the action, and if a character is there but isn't directly involved in the action, I tend to just ignore them for now because they're not doing anything, or they're not doing anything significant. So now I'm being prompted to involve them more, so that makes my chapters longer.
I hear that. I think we've all been there at some point.
How's Tax World going?
I'm working on looking up exactly how much I spent on the car tax, because taxes that you pay to your state, you don't have to pay taxes on as income, or you get credit for that.
Or if you pay above a certain amount, you get credit for it. Yeah.
Last year I had enough deductions to make it worth itemizing, so I'm looking it up.
Yeah,
it's basically how that works.
No, I know Virginia and Maryland's laws are different. I hate the fact we've got 3 cars, and I always hit that point. How much do you pay for registration? It's like, great, I've got to go look it up.
Yeah, and I logged into the DMV site and it won't tell me. Oh, actually, probably because it's a city of Manassas thing.
Okay. See, I always go and search my email for the receipt.
Yeah.
So
I checked 2 of my inboxes, but I kind of got lost somewhere along the line. Whoops, I'm on mute, aren't I? Nope. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. I'm just eating chili cheese Fritos in your ear.
Oh, those are delicious.
And in my face hole. So popping into the comments. Hello, Bob Ickes. Thanks for joining us. And I see Duan made it. Hello, good to see you. Patrick, good to see you. You are human. We are human. Wait, you are allegedly human? You have not confirmed nor denied. So Bob Ickes did not write anything, but that's okay. Still proud of me. Hey, it's Sunday. It's a Sunday afternoon snack stream. Sometimes we're productive, sometimes we're not, but we usually eat snacks. Unless I already ate all my snacks, and then I'm just sad.
But hey,
and sleepy.
You showed up, so that puts you ahead of all the people that didn't.
Right? So usually I do reading or writing, but today I'm doing taxes because there's no minute like the last minute.
There's no minute like the last minute, like no minute I know.
No. Precisely.
Exactly.
So, yeah, so everybody tell us how your day went, how your sprint stream went. I still have more taxes to do. I could stick around for a sprint, or I can sign off and heads down until this sucker's done. Either way.
Okay. Well, it is 6:30.
Sure.
So we could call it a stream and let you get heads down on your taxes until they are defeated and submitted.
Defeated. Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see. Well, Patrick's been busy.
Ooh, nice. Patrick is on page 38 out of 116 and counting of his Confusing Words book. Writing / editing, not reading it. Yeah, Patrick doesn't read. We knew that.
So is this
and now you do.
Is this a book of confusing words, or is this a book that is intended to confuse people?
I mean, yes.
Yeah.
So, Bobicus says they have to decide about the warden of the prison they're writing. He seems interesting, so I've got to think about him a little more. Remember, whenever you finish your book, nobody knows what order you wrote it in.
Yep.
So you can always go back and layer more in, unless you find it really annoying.
Yep. The fun thing about writing books that have characters that have to be clever is I don't have to be clever all at the same time I'm writing it. I can go back and add bits of clever later.
Yeah. So Patrick says right now he's editing the advise section, explaining how to differentiate them, the words. So cool.
All right.
That's super fun. Oh yeah. Sorry, that was a yawn. So Patrick says he starts the book with things like they are, there, because those confuse a lot of people. Yeah. Ooh, can you go into idioms that people often get wrong?
I would also like a section on idioms that don't mean what they originally meant.
Yeah. I had a whole rant on decimate this week on my TikToks. So take it for granted has a page. Yeah.
Granted. Yeah. But my favorite one is pull yourself up by your bootstraps, which started off as an example of something impossible, and then got turned around to mean being self-sufficient. It's like no, it doesn't work.
Nope. So decimate has a page. All intensive purposes has a page. So
it also has a clear section.
Right. I can't remember what the idiom was, but one of the authors I read says, yes, I know that's not the correct idiom, but that's what the people thought it was, and it's in dialogue, so live with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a thing.
One of the ways as an author that you can show that it's not that you're stupid, it's that the character's stupid, is have another character start to correct them and then have them just be cut off with, I don't care.
Right. Just like info dumps. If someone is ranting, they will give all the details.
Yep.
Because let me tell you, I have ranted and gone into way more detail than anyone has ever wanted to know about the thing and the stuff and how annoying it is, and oh my gosh, etc.
The stuff.
Dwan is totally interested in Patrick's book. So, anyway, it's been 2 hours. You probably have dinner. I don't know. I've got taxes to finish and more trips to eat.
We need to get started on dinner. So,
sure. So, tell people where they can find you and what your name is and all that good fun stuff.
All right. I'm Doc Coleman, and you can find more about me and my writing by going to your favorite search engine and searching on Doc Coleman Steampunk. That will take you to my webpage at doccoleman.com. It will also help you discover my Amazon author page where you can see all the things that I've got in print currently. And next week at the Telltale Steampunk Festival in Baltimore, well, outside of Baltimore, I will not be there, but a book, The Cry of Hounds, an anthology with one of my short stories in it, will be there. If you're in the neighborhood and are so inclined, you should go and check out the con. It's actually a nice little con that is growing. This is the second year, but you have a chance to pick up that book from eSpec Books, and some of the other authors are there. If they haven't signed the book already, you can go around and get it signed.
Great.
All right. I think that's it for me.
Dwan is off to watch Star Trek 2. or needs to, unclear. And I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I blog, vlog, and podcast weekly, or, I'm in reruns right now because I have no executive function. I'm looking for it. If you find it, let me know. Otherwise, I'm binge reading gay romances and trying to get my taxes done. So let's see. Over on the podcast this week, I just went over picking a point of view, and coming out tomorrow morning is going to be 13 types of responses writers get when querying. So you can check those out wherever you get your podcasts, at Writing Tips and Writerly Musings, or at morganhazelwood.fireside.fm. So, and all this stuff is also available on my YouTube, youtube.com/Morgan Hazelwood, or on my website, morganhazelwood.com, because brand recognition. Ding! So have a great rest of your day. Good luck with your taxes if you're still stuck like me. And yeah, I will see y'all hopefully next week. Have a great week. Bye-bye.